What's up, everybody? My name is James Turnipseed. Today we're talking Krampus, Shadow of St. Nicholas, um, by Michael Dougherty, the dude who did Krampus, the movie, this book, Trick or Treat, and Trick or Treat Days of the Dead comic book. Here's the people that did the art and pencil, or color, I mean, for each chapter. First off, I gotta say that you gotta pick this up because it actually kind of almost made me cry, which is kind of weird because it's like horror comic. Like, who cries during a horror while reading a horror comic? This guy. I don't know. I've been kind of emotional lately. But chapter 1 is about a mall Santa who gets trapped with some kids. He's a vet and a drunk and kind of a grouch. He gets trapped in there with people. He hates his boss, Steve. But the kid, he turns a corner and he starts protecting the kids and tells the kids stories about his war days, but with the reindeer as his buddies. Because he's like, okay, they leave him with the kids and he doesn't want to ruin it. Here's just gotta say, this artwork though, guys, super awesome. Look at that. And the little Krampus toys and monsters and kidnap children, attack everybody, and Santa and Elf and the kids burst out on the street. Here's Krampus talking to the Santa. So you get that. And they make it away, I believe. This is like Christmas Eve, I want to say. Or a little bit before Christmas. Yeah, Santa falls into the snow because Krampus pushed him in there, and all the kids are worried. And it says right here, he just needed us to believe in him, so they all believe. And 2, this is the one that got me. It's about a police officer, Officer Kim, and her big sister got ran over by a drunk driver. And every year she brings her flowers, and her secret admirer leaves a note that says, "Merry Christmas, if I could take your place, I would. You deserve better." Um, but she catches Rick, who is a well-known criminal for petty theft, breaking into a house, or stealing presents. And, yeah, turns out that he's the and she makes him, they both go around town and give all the presents back to the people. And eventually one of the little Krampus monster children, you see right here, that one, it's like a child with a bat demon thing, attacks him. And then another one ends up in the back of the squad car, and he drank all the gasoline. So they keep going back and forth, and there's chaos everywhere. See here, they got into a fight. So yeah, chaos everywhere with the Krampus monsters, and Rick eventually tells Officer Kim, he calls her by her first name, Sandy, and he tells her that he was actually the drunk driver that hit and killed her sister, and he's the one that's been going there every year. And I don't know why, but that made me pretty sad. Like, I started tearing up then. So here's the scenes. And she actually left him on the side of the road with the Krampus demon children monsters. And Sandy felt like she was being punished for her death of her big sister. And see, Rick actually wrote her a note, and it's really touching too. He wrote her, it says, Merry Christmas, I'm sorry I didn't tell you sooner, you deserve better. And then she goes back to the grave and picks up the other note and reads it, and that's how you figure it out. 3 was about homeless people going into a house of the rich man, Mr. Ferguson, and they try to kick him out, and they get in a scuffle. And then it gets weird because it has a Mr. Scrooge type vibe. This is really cool. Not Mr. Scrooge. It has a Scrooge type vibe where he starts traveling back in time and showing like all the terrible things that happen to the people. See here, here's Mr. Ferguson with the snowman on the big snowflake, and he starts showing them Alabama 1 year ago, Ohio 36 years ago, Kitterson home 1 year ago, Bunnyville, Ohio 30 years ago, and he tells them he's sorry, and he gets it, that a lot of people have tough times, and he's sorry, and he wants to do better. And this is really cool. He gets trapped in a robot TV thing, and has to break out of it. And he says, "Merry Christmas, fuckers." And then chapter 4 is pretty touching. It shows everybody. Here's Mr. Ferguson and Santa, and they got presents, and it was kind of all like a dream. Here's Santa breaking a bottle because he was a wino, and it has the keys and then the little Krampus jingle bell, and they're throwing presents in the street. And then we go back to Sandy Kim, and she has a change of heart and is gonna get a Christmas tree for Rick. And see, she even has a little Krampus ornament right there, or not ornament, jingle bell. Here's the kids and Mr. Ferguson throwing out presents, and Sandy Kim's like, "What are you doing?" And then they're like, "Don't be a bah humbug." And so here she is showing up at Rick's house for his family with the tree and presents. So very touching. It becomes a happy Christmas ending at the end. See, they're all huddled by the fire with socks hanging. That's actually Mr. Ferguson showing up with the homeless people, and he lets them stay. And he's being nice, and he gets a Krampus jingle bell as well. Then you have some stocking stuffer concept art that's pretty cool. Not as cool as the ones in Trick or Treat. In Trick or Treat Days of the Dead, you get way more extras, but there's advertisement. So all in all, good book. I really enjoyed it. It made me sad, but not like super sad, but I did like tear up because I don't know why, but that's been happening a lot to me lately. And so yeah, Krampus, Shadow of Saint Nicholas. I recommend it. I got it off Amazon with Prime for about $10. So if you got extra $10 and you have Amazon Prime, pick it up. And if not, pick it up anyways. How much is it? $15 if you go to your local comic book store, which you should do, because I want to do that more often, but sometimes I can't afford it. But yeah, that's it for me. Krampus, Shadow of St. Nicholas, excellent. Pick it up if you got it. Even if you don't like horror comics, Michael Dougherty, he's a good storyteller, so pick it up. And also pick up Trick or Treat Days of the Dead, and watch Trick or Treat and Krampus, guys. Peace. I'm out. Have a good day.